This video is day 9 out of 14 working on Jonathan and Susan's house. Today is Saturday and they are not working inside for Old B Cinema project so far because today I told them to make sure that they will sort the problem here with the refilling station connection to Susan and Jonathan's house. And they are now there. You can see that they are piling the blocks, making the columns for the connection, because I want the connection to be sorted once and for all, waterproof, because there is a typhoon coming to the Philippines again. And you know, it will entail a lot of heavy rains, and I don't want the refilling station to be moaning that, oh, we are flooded again like before, because you know, when there was a just the steel decking was put on top, the channeling groove is the problem because it accumulates water and it will just seep through the roof of the water refilling station. So today as well, I have ordered the hollow blocks needed for the Susan and Jonathan's house. So there will be another truckload. That's a grand 1,000 blocks needed here. Because I'm planning to just pile the blocks all around. And then the interiors will be made of J-pourings and Hardiplex, so we can adjust the rooms accordingly to the how many kids are sleeping inside each room. So like the girls, there's 3 of them who wants to be together because there's a lot of girls in Susan and Jonathan's family. There are 7 boys and 5 girls. So this is from our local maker. This is where we get our sand and gravel as well, from Winnell's aggregates and hollow blocks. So there's, like I said, there's about 15 people making hollow blocks here in the Pulang Batu area where we live, and you go through them because some of these merchants, like at first their hollow blocks are quite strong and then the quality deteriorates, so you transfer to another one. So far this one is, I find it strong. You can see the make of it. It just don't easily breaks, although it's a bit dear than the last ones I've been purchasing, but I want it strong, not crumbles even if Josie is the one holding it. So over here we are making our own sand now, sifted from the rubble here that we have. I have asked the local digger, which is working on the road, to do something for me instead of me hiring the digger, you know, economize. And I have noticed that if I hire like my because she is not having her shop anymore because they're kicked out by the landowner after the Odette, they're not allowed to go back in there. So she is now, I pay her daily and Susan, and that's the one that they produce more than what you pay for per cubic meter if you buy it from the trucks of my supplier. So up here, Old Mars and Jonathan is doing the columns, fabricating the rebars, and Old Mars there is filing the blocks. So there's a lot going on, but you can see what I mean about a typhoon is coming again to the Philippines. Look at the gloomy clouds signifying that it's coming soon. So it is better that This connection to the water filling station and Jonathan and Susan's house will be sorted once and for all before the typhoon arrives. So they are now using the muck. The muck is using the sand that is sifted by Susan and Maymay. And you know, we are working on the second floor. Jonathan has improvised some sort of a pulley to make their life easier. That's what we done when they were pouring the second floor. That's how the muck is being brought up, and you can see that even through the night we are working. The first night was until 1 a.m. The second one was 12 midnight, but it works. The whole area is 3 meters by 6 meters. 6 meters is a 3 meter part, 3 3 3, and this is 3 meters by 9. So it's a big house, but Jonathan and Susan's family is also big, with 12 number of kids, so there will be like about 6 rooms up there, and the staircase will be on the side of the building so as not to disturb the one on the front. I would like to thank Sir Ben, JW, JD Mead. I have to picture myself or video myself buying the materials needed from the money that you sent. I haven't picked it up yet because I don't have the time to go to the local Western Union, but I will be picking it up soon, and I will be purchasing the tiles for the floor on the JD Mead team money. So this is the view from here, and it's some question that why do Susan and Jonathan's lot still has to be paid to work on their own house. But you gotta remember, they're working, they need their own supplements to buy the food, so they need to earn. So at the same time, they are not just like particular with the time. They can work overtime, but it's still the same. They don't ask so much extra pay because they're working for their own house. But like, I could understand that instead of hiring the people anyway, you could hire them. They'll work double time, even though you're paying them just for the day's wages. But at the end of the day, they benefit from their own effort here. This is their house, they're building it on. Susan is also helping taking the blocks here. He's carrying it on her head. You know how you can see how hardworking this Susan and Jonathan. All they need is just opportunities to work. They don't want handouts, but of course you're gonna have to pay them because they need for supplements for the whole food for the family. And even when that young lad was absent for that pour on the second day, Susan was the one taking over, carrying the muck to pour the floor. So you can see even the little children are having fun just sliding through the rubble here. but they're actually helping, they're not playing. So the adults here will be the one, like Mai and Jelai and Sarina, will be putting like shoveling it towards the sifter, like that, and separate all the rocks. The rocks will go to the road. That's how it's done. But little Josie, I bought her a little shovel to fit his play, because otherwise he'd just be crying there in the corner why he's not allowed to help. And then he wants Jollibee at the end of the day.